We're gonna be putting about 3 or 4 hours in tonight together. Let me show you guys the torus. Look at this baby. My, how far we have come. So you should have all your paired wires all scrunched up, kind of like that. Doesn't need to be perfect. I'm gonna show you how to uniform it. We're gonna build the neck together. Should have 4 wires, 2 negatives, 2 positives, but how do you know? How do you know which 2 wires are negatives, which 2 wires are positives, which go to the 2 positives, and the 2 grounds, 2 negatives, 2 blacks on the back of the amplifier? Have the RCA cable, very important for input frequency, which goes to the output generator, transmitter, magnetic force field, PEMF, torus generator. So you're gonna need lots of things for this process. I'm just gonna kind of do it step by step and then show you guys the ropes. Because a lot of people, man, they do a beautiful job pouring the torus, dremeling the torus, making the coil over the torus, pairing the torus, Then they usually start having trouble at the double strength test, which I'm gonna show you in this part. And because the double strength test is messed up, or something in the pairing process is messed up, when they go to try to do the amplifier part, not only does it not work, but they don't know how to do it too. There's so many ways to do it. I have developed a really good way, and I'm gonna show you guys today. Amplifier, RCA cable, banana plugs, Amazon. The coil for the torus, Amazon. Pretty much the only thing I don't get from Amazon is like the quartz crystals, the resin. I'm gonna be making a course on how to pour this and how to do the orgonite part, because that's a whole career, a whole universe, a whole multiverse along with the coil. So these courses are more focused on the coil, the rodent coil. I know a lot of you have been pouring them for a while too. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna cut it off here, start another video, show you guys what I got going on here. I'm in a very nice hotel room, very excited to sleep in this beautiful bed, nice little work area. And yeah, just been traveling, and I wanted to let you guys know that you guys are getting a little bit of training from me on that it's possible to do this on the go. It's possible to do this in and out of places, Airbnbs, hotels, camping. I mean, it's just awesome. I don't need to. Hey man, we're doing financially well here, very well, but I love to live this way. I've never really been happy waking up in the same place every single day. After so long, it's just like, and I'll want that again one day for sure. But for this time, I've been traveling the whole United States, seeing friends and family for the summer. I'm going to California to see more friends and family and clients. And yeah, I'm in this position where so many people need this technology that I think it's very incredible that I'm able to do it free from the constraints of the matrix. I know so many creators who, there's not a lot of creators who have jumped from their 9-to-5 jobs, which there's nothing bad with that at all. I had a 9-to-5 job as a mechanic for many years. But there's this fear in this. And it is true, the more you build up your clientele, the more you build up your business, your Oregon business, your torus, PEMF rodent coil business, and then leap from your job and do that, I promise you, if you're clocking in 8 hours a day in on your own business, no matter if you're selling fucking water, the money is gonna be there. And I've talked to so many entrepreneurs who have their own businesses doing orgonite full time, and they don't clock in their production hours. If you do not put 8 hours a day or more in for yourself, you're going to have to do it for someone else. So break the habit. And there's plenty of other things you can do. Like I said, you guys are going to be learning a lot of other things in this course other than making the coil, the energetics, it's very expensive just to make this stuff. But I've developed a huge recipe that's allowed me to charge less for higher quality devices, but at the same time still have a high profit margin. So you guys are learning a little extra things here and there that go along with this. If you guys are, I talk to a lot of creators who are thinking about leaving their jobs and doing this. And keep in mind, there's plenty of other quick money making services, that you can do on the side and do your business, your Taurus business, but you're not selling your fucking soul to somebody 40 hours a week. That's a big deal. You know what I mean? Those are, those are a lot of hours that add up, and, a lot of time. You don't have the time and the energy. So I say to a lot of people, even if you have the tools, even if you know have the knowledge on how to do this, there are this type of work comes with different types of things. Staying in a high frequency, protecting your energy, transmuting matrix fucking demonic attacks, surviving spiritual warfare. Your light gets brighter when you become an Orgonite creator. What the fuck does that mean? That means that your aura, your biofield, your vibration, like the Flash, like Barry Allen, is starting to speed up. And when that happens, you navigate through space and time in a way that the Matrix and these aliens and these non-biological organisms that seek to internally enslave humanity and loosh us, I hope you're listening, they can't control you and confine you in this lower vibrational reality where you could be vibrating this fast, but you're vibrating this fast. And if you were to be vibrating this fast, you wouldn't be going to your soul-sucking job anymore. So I work with a lot of people on how to escape as well their 9-to-5 jobs so that they can do. It doesn't have to be PEMF rodent coil Tauruses. And, I'm just free-flowing out of the heart here for you guys because I've gotten here 10 years of, going on 11 years of Orgonite, full-time, my own business, and in which going on 7 years has been PEMF. So I'm going on a long time here, guys, and I can't tell you how many times I quit my job as a mechanic, burnt out, realizing I was fixing people's cars. Oh my God, being a mechanic is some rough shit, man. Talk about that, but so grateful for it. So, and your jobs are there for a reason too. And if you actually take your skill sets that you're giving to another employer and put it into your fucking cake business or your iTaurus business, watch it explode. You'll understand why you were at that job, why you had to be there for a certain time. So without further ado, for this part, I'm going to start by taking my audio wire. And notice there's 4 ports, but I'm only doing 2 wires. So green is my ground, white is my power. Different wires are color coded. You can choose your colors. Just make sure you know which color is coming from the ground and to the red, and this will make sense. You're like, well, this will make sense as soon as we do I'm glad I'm starting with this part. However, lots of banana plug styles ensure that you get a very strong connection to the back of the amplifier to the Taurus. In this case, it does not have that hole through the middle, so I have to stop the video and I have to feed the wire in the back like that and support it with some epoxy so it doesn't slip out. I would not suggest getting this style, but it works if you are willing to do an extra few steps. I will tune in with you guys here soon. Again, in the meantime, if you have been following these courses and you're sitting at your workstation with all your shit, I'm just gonna kind of tell you real quick what you're gonna need for this kind of last process of double strength tests, amplifier to torus connection, and most importantly, forming the torus neck without doing the whole 3D print little rectangle thing. I don't like it just because it's just like, I believe everyone should put their own design in, and feel free if you guys have any intuitive ideas of how you might be able to do it better yourself, implement that now. However, I'm just showing you the most common, basic, very awesome technique that will never fail you, that you don't have to spend a lot of money. So get your hot glue sticks out, get your heat gun out, get your continuity multimeter out, get your glue gun out, get your epoxies out. Highly suggest you get this brand, you'll thank me later. Of course, your amplifier, RCA cable, solder, flux, paste. And that's about it. Honestly, we've already built the majority of the torus, so a lot of the tools and everything are just in my loadout. That's what's cool about this job is, you know, I don't have to move in a whole shop to a house or to a warehouse. Dude, I could go to Santa Monica Beach and just bring a little suitcase, open it up, wrap my torus, get it ready for pairing, go in my car, hook it up to my power inverter, do my soldering, take a break, watch the ocean. I mean, why have a slave shop and be like, work harder, work faster, no food for family, you know, which I've been in, you know, and yeah, I'm here to share all that knowledge with you guys today. So I will be right back. We're going to take a little break. See you guys soon.